Hi, King Vegeta signing on. Today I'm gonna be talking about something that's kind of like off the wall. It's like Cosmic Armor Superman. Are characters to that degree of power to where they're like outerversal plus beings. Now, my thing is, yeah, he's really powerful. He can fucking instantly adapt to almost any situation. Pretty much any situation. Can read the heartbeats of the fucking viewers of the comic book and shit. But my thing is, what if he goes up against somebody that can legitimately copy powers? Like not only just I just copied the way you was fighting, but no, like dead ass, all your powers they mine now. I can copy them. Kind of like Prodigy, the dude who copied the Living Tribunal's power, who is also a fucking outerversal, fucking multiversal level, omniversal level character. But my thing is, if a character can just straight up copy Superman's powers and shit like that, can't they just automatically win, or at least ultimately stalemate him? Because they'll basically have all his powers plus what they had. So that instant can fucking adapt to any situation thing would be like null and void, really. Because like you going up against somebody that can do the exact same thing plus whatever abilities they had, plus that copy and shit. So yeah, maybe Superman can like adapt to that shit, but like, what if dudes like, yeah, I fucking copied that shit too. Your adaptive powers are my adaptive powers. So would it just be an ultimate stalemate, or like would eventually fucking the other person win or lose? I know most people gonna come on my video like, oh, Superman is Superman, so he gonna smack the shit out that nigga. But I don't know. Like if you got a character with the exact same stats as you, and then like you can get stronger infinitely, and he can get stronger infinitely, then shit, who will win that? Because both of them are not omnipotent god beings. Like they can theoretically be beaten, like Prodigy or anybody who can copy your powers. And Superman, Cosmic Armor Superman, it probably take like a Azathoth or like a high tier outer reversal being or some shit like that. But like you could still beat him. He can't just blink and like everything is fucking gone throughout the whole omniverse. Well, he probably could the fucking multiverse or omniverse or whatever, but the hyper void or whatever the fuck, the page that's realities, all the realities in Infinite Universe, the over void, he couldn't just destroy that shit if he wanted to. So yeah, my thing is like, even in his own story, the over void is above him because he's basically still a story written on the over void. And then you got shit like the DC fucking Milkman or Doom Patrol and shit like that, where basically Overboard was just a plain ass piece of paper, and they basic ass humans scale above fucking everything on it. So even basic ass humans from that verse scale above fucking the Cosmic Armor Superman. So that's why I'm asking. But my thing is, how much power do you need? Do you automatically gotta be hyperversal, outerversal, or if you just copy his shit, do you automatically become strong enough to beat him, or do you become strong enough to compete with him? Like that's my ultimate thing, and I always wondered that about like godlike characters. Yeah, if Superman was like a god, he could just like blink, and that nigga wouldn't even have no copy powers anymore, or he could blink and like dude wouldn't even exist from any timeline. But like it's a confusing debate because they tried to write him like he was just this unbeatable character, but I'm not sure if that's actually how it works. Especially when it comes down to like, oh, he held limbo in his hand. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but like a whole lot of people did a whole lot more impressive shit than that. Like for instance, I was saying the Void being on that fucking page, and like other characters just being like, yeah. Then they got this retcon Superman guy character who like retcon can't affect Superman, but they also couldn't affect this fucking guy nigga. He's basically like Jesus Superman of they verse, and even retcon corporation, like a group of niggas that's designed to retcon your comic books and all this other shit, couldn't really do shit to him. Like they really couldn't do much or anything at all, at least of fucking lasting effect. Then one bitch ended up getting that nigga powers and shit. It was wild. But my thing is, I think they deflected his attack back at him in order to beat him or some shit like that. It was a weird thing. But yeah, that man was a goat. But my thing is, you just need characters that's on that level. Like for instance, Milkman Man or like instantly slap fucking Cosmic Armor Superman. It's just his scaling is so much higher. But at the same time, do you have to go that far, or could you have like an ability that like negates abilities, or ability that likes to be like, oh yeah, you automatically lose this because of plot or some shit like that. For instance, plot benders, reality benders, like to the degree of like, oh yeah, the omniverse is in this box, nigga. Like Malcolm, yeah, man, or whatever the fuck. Like, could he necessarily? I guess he probably couldn't, but I mean, still, that man put a omniverse in a box, so that gotta be like at least comparable to a lot of the shit he was doing. But yeah, Cosmic Armor Superman really a beast. I don't see a lot of characters beating him, but I'm pretty sure there are characters that can, like as mentioned, plenty of O tier god characters that like beyond hyperversal and shit. Yeah, I don't even know if he has like true time hacks either. Like, could you go back to before the armor was even made, or would he just fly back and be like, nah, that don't work, not on me, bitch. But alright, I'm gonna go and sign off. Can't with you.